let's go!
So, hello everyone. Today we're gonna go to Icon Siam, and we're gonna talk about top 10 things you need to know in Icon Siam. The only problem is, as you can tell here, we're not in Icon Siam, so we need to. So just wait for a minute, and I'll be right back. Goodbye.
Later.
So we have arrived in Icon Siam now, and today we talk about top 10 things or places to go and do in Icon Siam. And this could, and I didn't mean like specific things. I mean like the general stuff, the best thing to do here. And before we're gonna do anything, I just want to eat something like this. I'm gonna eat lunch now, so see ya. So welcome to the first one on our list, and it is the True Branding Shop. So the True Branding Shop is on the third floor of Icon Siam, and it's also on the fourth floor, but we will talk about it later. And well, if you like look at this angle, you're probably thinking it's very normal, Hong. Why do you like put us here? It looks like every other true shop ever, maybe a bit bigger, and the front here ain't special either. Like, I mean, you can see this for like every day. I mean, well, this is like the boring part about it. It's the part you probably gonna spend a lot of time, but not the important one. The important one is here. Well, before we go to that, we also got like this little cern here, which is for notebooks, laptops, and iPads and tablets. I mean, you can see the Microsoft Surface here. Like, I don't know which one. So it's 37,000 baht. Cool. And well, this one still looks quite normal, but this one is a cafe, and well, it's a cafe, so it's like a normal cafe. And food you can eat, and you can like sit around. But my favorite part about it is this one. Is the I don't know how to call it. It's a stair, but you can sit here, like here, my back's here, and just enjoy watching whatever they show us, which is mostly football. And it's really nice because we also got a table here and wait a minute, and a charger over there. Like I think you can see it. It's overall it's very nice, and well, let me like put the camera up, and then here you see it. Here's the cafe, and I really like the airiness of it. Well, this is very nice due to its airiness of it, and the problem that I have that why it's on the number 10 on our list is that well the third floor here, the one that we just showed you, is very nice and I really enjoy it. The fourth floor, the floor up there is just a normal cafe. It's a place that you sit around and doing nothing. I mean it ain't bad, but there's nothing special in it. Like the cafe ain't that good either. I mean I never taste any of that, but it ain't special. Yes. Now on to the next one. So in ninth place here we got the river park in Icon Siam, and well the view around it is really good. Like I mean here's the Chao Phraya River, and like the view here is really good. Even on day, like it's very nice overall. But it really comes to life when it was at night, which I will put a picture on, and it's even better than this. Yeah, this one, and you can see like the wheel of Bangkok. Yeah, and there's a very important river. Yeah, like, and you can also see the people waiting for boat here because if you didn't come here by car, you can come here by you need to come here by or taking a, like a BTS and then taking a boat here, and if you landed on there and we just walk in from here, the place that I actually like start the video, and well, it's really nice. But we also talk about the eighth place immediately, and well, it is the Sri Mahasamud ship. It is a 18th century Thai navy ship for like I don't know what like we currently call it. I mean it's called Sri Mahasamud in Thai, but it was actually a Chinese navy ship from China. I think it's during the Qing dynasty, and it's called I think Zhenjiao. I don't know. I'm not good at this. So well, I will. Yeah, it's well. You can actually go in there and have a look, and it's cost I think 300 baht. I don't know. I don't think I will though, because I don't want to interrupt them, and my voice is quite loud. So here it is. It's well, I will put a picture of it. Well, inside of it that I will to put on the internet, and it's really nice. This one is from the Thonburi Kingdom era, which well is a Chinese ship, but used by the Thais. And yeah, it's very nice. And we will move on to the next one, and it's very Thai. Next one. So now, welcome to the eighth best part, in my opinion, about I can Siam, and it is called hang on, it's called here the Suk Siam. So let me explain what it is. The Suk Siam was essentially a floating market, a floating Thai market where they sold a lot of Thai stuff, well, mostly Thai food, but you can also see like Thai clothes and stuff, and it essentially trying to like mimic the experience of you are actually in like in a floating market and in a normal Thai market, like so you get the food and it's actually maybe one of the cheapest here in I can say because it's Thai food and Thai street food, but mostly of it. And there's like noodles and stuff and a lot of good food. Like it's very nice. Like, there you go, like more rices and there may be music playing in the background. I think it's Indian stuff, but yeah, the Indian stuff is a bit annoying. So yeah, well, you're gonna live with it. Not every topic is gonna be quiet, so that's depressing. But anyway, so let's just keep going. Like you can see here, it looks very fine, and well, I'm trying to find some water because I'm very tired. And then hang on, you can see it. If you like Thai food, there is here a place, and well, we got something. You have to just keep getting more annoying at this point. So um, like more noodles, more it's not Thai food yet, so we're not going that way. But yeah, it's very nice. Well, the next thing that we're gonna have a look is well, if you like don't like Thai stuff, well, you're definitely gonna like this one, and it is drum rumblies. Okay, let's just teleport there. So welcome to the sixth best place in my opinion about icon Siam, and it is called the Siam Takashimaya, which is a Japanese branch of the shopping center. And as you can see, I will do this again. There's a lot of Japanese stuff here. Like we got something like this, the Japanese food, and more like we got more Japanese food over there, like a sushi. Let's just walk up here. But we're gonna get back to this later because there's some really good thing about this. Like if you like, yeah, then there's more Japanese stuff to look for, and there's actually even more. But I'm gonna maybe stop at this spot and maybe just like walk around this spot first. So now I'm gonna go back to the last floor because normally we're gonna talk about like sushi this one, and well, normally sushi they are very expensive, even though well they don't have a lot of material in it. But they actually sold the sushi, which is like 10 baht, and they're actually quite good. So, and here it is. This is actually 10 baht. It's quite shocking, really. Because 10 baht, what you get like small stuff. But you get a sushi. I mean, it's not the nicest of all, but I think I should buy one. Well, I'm gonna be back for a minute. I mean, gone for some minutes, and then I will back eating a 10 baht sushi. And so after I buy like my 10 baht sushi, so it's not really 10 baht anymore. It's more like 140 baht because like I already ordered quite a lot of them, as you can see. And yeah, and we're gonna try it. So wait, hey, yeah, ain't bad. That's surprisingly good. Like it's not like very luxury, really. Like, it's not the best, but overall it's surprisingly good. And we're gonna go to the next one. So now welcome to the fifth best part of Icon Siam, and it is the icon text zone. So the icon text zone is essentially a text zone, like it's still a lot of stuff like we see here from Xiaomi. We also got Sony here because we also got like more stuff. We also got PlayStation here. And by the way, by the time of this filming, the PS5 still haven't announced their release date for Thailand yet. So that's quite depressing. But we also got more phone shop over here. And overall, that's it for Icon Tech. Icon Tech on like the interesting, and we can move on to the next one. Now, welcome to the fourth best part of Icon Siam, in my opinion, and it is the food. Like there's so many of them. Like I mean, I think this is the sixth or seventh floor. I don't know. Hang on. Probably the seventh. Okay. And there's a lot of stuff here. Like a lot of different type of food. Like it's Japanese, Chinese, Thai, and like okay, like we yeah, like the look. Here's the but here's the best part about all of this, and it is let's play this one. It's the hang on, it's the waterfall, a waterfall here. So let me find a better angle because this one is great. Well, as you can see here, it's really good. Like it's very satisfying to look at, and overall, you get a lot of food in a very nice location and very nice atmosphere. Overall, yeah. So now welcome to the second and the third best thing what I can see and it is the hang on, the Apple Store and the Icon Siam Park. Well, what if you wondered why I'm not in there? Well, I gotta explain something, and that is well, since we are stuck in a pandemic, they need us to like register before going in there, and I didn't know about it. So yeah, I'm quite screwed for the second and third place. And well, the Icon Siam Park is behind the Apple Store, so that's also a no too. But I will put a picture and I will explain what they are. So the Icon Siam Park, well, it's a park and it will let you like have a look at Bangkok that from a very nice location, and well, that it's very nice for like walking around and maybe like testing your new iPhone. Speaking of which, the by the time it's filming, the iPhone 12 range still haven't come here in Thailand yet. So yeah, that's it will come. I think when this video is uploaded, I think they will start shipping in Thailand. So there's actually quite a lot of stuff in there. Like not only you like only there's like iPhone, iPad, MacBook, and whatever. There are also like some little special events like having like a class of drawing, a class of like editing videos, and a lot of fun stuff which I will put a lot of this picture up, and I think you will see what I mean. And well, the Apple Store here is actually the first app, not the first, like the second or the third Apple Store in Southeast Asia. Well, I mean, and and this first one in Thailand, the second one is in Central World, and it's very nice. And sadly, I didn't register for anything, so yeah, it's my fault. So sorry about that. But I think I already put a lot of picture and videos when I'm talking. So yeah, I think let's make it up. So sorry about that. Let's move on to the number one on our list. So now welcome to the best part about Icon Siam, in my opinion, and it is the car showroom, because there's so much of them that well, I can go through a lot of them. But first, well, if you wondered why I'm not going down like the Peugeot blue, like the brown one, because it's not permanent, and we can talk only about like permanent car showroom. Like we got the Porsche showroom here. I don't know how to pronounce Porsche. Like in Thai, we simply say like Porsche, but I mean I'm calling Porsche. Okay, we got the Porsche here. Hang on, I got the Porsche. We got the Taycan, the electric Porsche. It's really fast, and we got the Macan, the baby Porsche SUV, and we got like let me move the camera a bit. Okay, you can see the white car here. It's the 718 Spider. It's like a very a powered up version of the normal Porsche 718 Boxster, and the lightened up one too. And over here we got the Maserati showroom, which is really nice. You got the Levante, the SUV, and the Quattroporte, which is like the big saloon one. I mean, Maserati didn't really do very well in Thailand because well, the Quattroporte cost like I don't know like 13 million baht, 13 million baht, while like its rival like the S class cost maybe like 6 to 7 million. So you can have either one of these or two S class, and I know which one I would pick. Well, it's this one obviously. And we have got a Rolls Royce. I think this the Cullinan is the SUV Rolls Royce, and it looks gorgeous. Now this one is like the expensive car, so but then we're gonna go and see the average car zone for average people that I think most Thai could buy. Like I mean, you're not gonna be like an everyday person who can just buy like a Rolls Royce Cullinan. So I will be back in a minute and look at more cars. Now we are on like the normal cars. So this one is like we can talk about the cars that I think most people can buy in Thailand with everything. So this is the mini showroom, and I mean, as the name suggests, it's very small. I mean, you've got like the Mini Cooper 3-door, the Clubman, and the Countryman. Well, I mean, like it's really cute. This car is, but the price ain't cute. It's 2.7 million baht, so very expensive. But well, I mean it's a mini, but I don't think it has like the old mini spirit, and that is because it's a bit too big. And I will prove my point by open the door, and we're gonna go in, go in there, and hopefully, hang on. Okay, this is a bit awkward, but manageable. So, well, I'm in the mini, and well, I can sit in it. Like this is quite shocking, really, because well, normally a three-door mini, well, you're not supposed to sit it, sit in it properly. You're supposed to like, you know, not having a good time. Like, I mean, the guy who sit here before probably have a leg of at least a giraffe next. Okay, so after that very weird incident where the guy told me that I shouldn't be filming this long, so we move on to the next booth of the car paradise, and that is okay, this is the Toyota Alive Space, and we got this Toyota Corolla Cross, which were really popular here in Thailand. It's sold like 2,000 units per month, and it's cost 1 million baht, I guess, 1.1 million baht. Overall, I think Toyota have done a really good job here, and not just for Toyota, but for just about every single car brand here in Icon Siam. I really think they are doing the best. And sometimes I feel like I'm in a motor show more than I'm actually in the motor show. Yes, so thank you for watching